What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to do a full and extensive view today of the current state of the biggest project right now developing on the Solana blockchain. The Solana blockchain on its own has been absolutely on fire, moving up the rankings of top cryptocurrencies, and Solana is a project worthy of Solana's recent meteoric rise. Today, we're going to look at what you can do now as far as participation in the ecosystem. Where is this project going? What are the timelines? What's it all about? We're going to look at that today and more, and we're going to get to it right now. This is AI on Crypto. On this channel, we cover cryptocurrency prices and trends, altcoin gems, and all the things on the blockchain that are going to fill our bags to the max, while also keeping you far, far away from Wreck City. We make 5 to 6 videos a week on this channel covering DeFi, NFTs, play-to-earn blockchain gaming, altcoins, and more. So if you're looking for that kind of content on a regular basis, please subscribe. Tap the bell so you don't miss a thing, and give us a like to help us with that all-powerful algorithm in the sky. So when you're trying to tackle a game like Star Atlas, you wonder, where do you even begin? There is just so much to get to. So I'm going to start out by just trying to give you the broad bird's eye view of what I believe the creators of this game are trying to create. They are trying to introduce Star Atlas into the metaverse. When it comes to blockchain gaming specifically, you're starting to hear the term metaverse thrown around more and more. Think about the movie Ready Player One, where there was kind of all of those virtual reality universes living simultaneously in parallel with each other, sometimes intersecting. This is the metaverse. And Star Atlas is about to have its contribution to the gaming metaverse. This is an ultra ambitious project that is a space exploration video game that incorporates many tenets of blockchain, but they want to create a game that, with blockchain or no blockchain, would be something that millions want to come and be a part of. A truly generational and transformational experience is what these guys are trying to create. In Star Atlas, they are going to create an interstellar ecosystem with many different character types, many different planets, and many different ways of playing the game. Michael Wagner is the CEO, and I have watched at least 5 interviews with him and other YouTubers over the last couple of weeks. This guy is out there promoting his project. You can just tell in every interview that he gives just how passionate he is about the game and what he's trying to deliver to people with this Star Atlas concept. They've chosen Solana as their layer 1 blockchain that they're building this on due to the groundbreaking technology that they are developing over there. I encourage you to go learn more about Solana. They have risen to become a top 20 cryptocurrency, and they're offering all kinds of crazy smart contract protocols with incredibly low transaction fees, so low that it almost feels free. They need a blockchain like Solana to create the kind of massive MMO interstellar world that they are trying to create. So they are building a system that's going to have a true, intricate in-game economy. As an explorer in this game, you can go out and discover new planets, asteroid belts, comets, land masses in outer space that you can begin to explore and mine for rewards. As far as the in-game mining goes, you're going to be using your mining equipment and mining stations to mine various types of ore. This ore has in-game value in the game that you can trade for the in-game currency. And of course, this in-game currency has real-world value. So through mining these ore resources in the game, you're going to be able to create for yourself real-world value, moving to that world we're all looking forward to, where we can live off our passion and earn real income through our gameplay. Now, in this game, there's going to be 2 different currencies. There's going to be Atlas and Polis. Atlas is kind of the in-game gold. That's the currency that you would get for selling ore. Now, as a miner, you don't necessarily have to sell your ore because there's also a refining side to this, where that ore is refined into various fuels or materials that are used for the components that the players are going to need in order to build out their ships and their space stations. So through this, you can see the massive economy that is possible through land ownership, ship ownership, space station ownership. On these ships, there's going to be a crew. There's going to be all types of things, guys. It is truly going to be incredible. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, what's up with this other currency they have in the game called Polis? Well, this currency serves a different function. You can think of this as both the in-game governance token that you can use to wield power upon other players in the form of charging them taxes and other means. And it's also an out of the game governance token that gives you a say on the direction of the ecosystem. Now, the Star Atlas team is building this game in a centralized manner because they want to develop a product that everybody loves and can get behind. And from that moment, though, once they launch this amazing product, it's going to become in the hands of the actual gamers in a decentralized way. So aside from being able to mine ore on distant interstellar planets to get real world value, what are some of the other aspects of this game that are exciting? Well, first of all, as a game, what they've released so far really indicates that they are going to be delivering a work of art. They are working with some of the top studios in both art and music, as well as actors and voiceover artists to give an immersive cinematic experience in their gameplay. So from the simple wow factor of on-screen graphics alone, that's going to be one element. Also, when the full version releases, they are going to have augmented reality features so that you can strap on a virtual reality headset and truly just immerse yourself in this game. And if you want an idea of what that might look like, go to staratlas.com, select Rebirth Genesis of a Metaverse, check out their posters, select on the NFT posters, which we're going to get to here in a second, and watch and click on the view full experience and use your phone to get the augmented reality, and your mind will be blown, okay? So back to the gameplay. So this is not just going to be a strictly peaceful, I'm gonna go explore the outer realms of space, find planets, mine, and make money. That is definitely a massive element to it, but there's going to be a competitive element and a danger element as well. So there's going to be different risk zones in the game. The low risk zone is going to be where you dip your toes. Maybe you're a beginner or you just bought your NFT ship, you just got your crew members, and you're going to go out there in the low risk zone and explore and get to know the game. Now, with low risk, as we know, comes very low rewards. So in these low risk zones, there's not going to be a lot of precious resources to mine, and it's going to be highly competitive because there's going to be a lot of people there. Then you can go off into the medium risk areas, a little bit deeper into space. There's going to be more rewards, but there's also less risk. And what do I mean by that? Well, once you're out in space, if you encounter other players, they may be peaceful or they may not be peaceful. There's 3 different factions that you can join as a player, and not a lot of details have been released on what those factions are. So it might just be that factions are against each other, but you also might just have rogue players that are out in these medium risk and high risk zones out to cause mayhem. Well, if you're in your NFT ship, which just cost you a lot of money, with which you just spent a lot of time building and customizing for your space exploration, if you go out into this medium risk area and you get destroyed by another player, you might lose a few features of your plane, like maybe you had a very nice gun or cannon or blaster or whatever on it. But for the most part, in those medium risk areas, you're going to get your ship back. You're going to get your NFT back, and you're not going to have a loss just for being destroyed by a player. But that's not the case in the high risk zones. In the high risk zones, there are massive rewards. That's why you would want to go into these dangerous waters to get the sweet, precious Atlas ore that is used to fuel the game and that is used for you to sell and get that Atlas currency that has real world value and can pay your bills. That's where the money is, deep space. But that's also where the great danger is. Because if you encounter hostile players in deep space and a battle ensues, well, the destruction is permanent. And if your opponent loses his ship, well, tough on him. He no longer has his NFT ship. And you, as the player that destroyed him, you get to kind of comb through the wreckage and you might find a few things in the hull that is valuable to you. So you've destroyed his ship. It's gone. He doesn't have it anymore. He's going to have to go respawn somewhere else. And you get to comb through the wreckage and get value out of that. So there's going to be value in destroying and pillaging other players, which of course is going to incentivize people to just be deep space pirates, which is kind of scary, but also, in my opinion, is going to give this gameplay an element that it needs to be truly captivating, engaging, and fun. Because just go into a casino and see how packed it is. Risk is fun. What else is going to be cool about this game, guys? They are going to bring the technology, the tenets, and the philosophy of decentralized finance to this ecosystem. So in this Star Atlas ecosystem, there's going to be a financial world. In fact, they want to teach financial literacy to their players in this world. So that means you're going to be able to use your Atlas and your Polis to earn yield, to stake, to do yield farming. There's going to be automatic market makers built into the game so you can actually swap various currencies. And so there's going to be an incredible DeFi experience as well in the game. Also in this game, you can be a landowner. So you can go find a planet, explore it, get yourself an NFT deed contract to a planet, and it might be strictly for mining. But there's going to be different types of land that you can buy as well, where it's going to be more like social hub type structures that are put on it. Like for example, there could be an NFT art gallery that somebody uses as their land function, or it might be a shop where you're buying parts for your ships, or perhaps it could be a map shop because there's going to be explorers going out into deep space creating maps. They're going to come back and maybe there's a shop you can go to where you can buy rare maps. And there's going to be a whole ecosystem built around this land ownership. And because of that, there's going to be many ways to participate in this ecosystem. Not everybody has to be a brave explorer. You might be somebody that wants to stick to the planets and, purchase various shops and become a vendor of sorts that sells NFTs and ship parts and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's truly mind-blowing how incredible this game could be. Of course, it's new. It hasn't launched. Nothing is guaranteed success, but I am so excited about what I'm seeing with Star Atlas. So when can we all enjoy this ecosystem? Well, a game this grand is not built overnight. They have a team of dedicated employees, 55 strong, and they are giving a time frame of the middle of 2022. So we are at least a year and a few months away from this game being released, at least in its full form with virtual reality headsets, VR, all of Deep Space open, all of the mechanisms in place working. That's a year and a few months away. But we have stuff going on right now. We are right in the middle of action right now in the Star Atlas ecosystem, and I'm going to tell you how you can both participate early and start contributing to this gaming ecosystem now, while also getting yourself some incredible limited edition, ultra rare, ultra valuable NFTs. Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to buy these limited edition Genesis NFTs that are being released weekly by the Star Atlas team right now. We're going to dive right in. I'm going to show you how to fund your Solana wallet and everything you need to know to get these NFTs. But before we get to that, I need to take a quick pause to remind each and every one of you guys watching that I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. cryptocurrency is very risky. And if you go into a video game like this, yes, we all hope to do great and have all kinds of return on investment, but any money I spend in this game, I expect that I just might not get it back, and those are the breaks. All right. So with that out of the way, let's get to this current NFT sell that gets the buyers all kinds of rewards. Let's dive into it right now. Okay, everyone, to get where I'm at, just go to staratlas.com, and right on the homepage, we're going to select Genesis of a Metaverse, all right? And that's going to take you to this current poster sale, what they're calling the Rebirth event. And what you can see is that the first poster, that sale is over. So the first poster is sold out. We are currently now on poster number 2, which you can still buy. You can see the time ticker up here for 5 days. Now, these are NFTs. By themselves, they are collectibles and they are incredible art pieces. You can actually click on these posters and you can select View Experience. After you do that, you're going to want to get out your phone, bring out the camera feature, scan the QR code, and then hit continue. Then you use the phone to view this NFT. The music kicks in. You suddenly feel transported to a different time, a different dimension almost, and the NFT comes to life. Through your phone, you start seeing meteors and other things floating above your keyboard, and all of a sudden, you forgot you were on Earth. This is truly one of the most beautiful NFTs when viewed through the augmented reality features on your phone. It's so incredibly exciting. But you can no longer get the Discovery of Iris NFT from the Star Atlas team. That time has passed. I made a couple of videos on it. Congratulations to the people that got it, okay? But right now, you can only get the second poster, and every Saturday for the next 3 months, they're going to launch a new poster, okay? So you might be saying to yourself, well, why do I want these posters? They're NFTs. I know NFTs are a big thing, but I'm not a collector of posters. Well, guys, there is sick, insane, unbelievable rewards attached to these posters, okay? So when you click the rewards tab, you're going to see the reward loot crate that the owners of these posters get. So let's click back to the posters real fast. You see that the first 3 posters say reward level 1. The next 3 posters say reward level 2. The next 2 posters say reward level 3. The next 4 say reward level 4. Then there's a 5 and a 1 through 5 bonus. Okay? So when you go to the rewards tab, you can see the first tier is a tier 0 Atlassian reward. So the cost of this rewards tier is $64. So this was the price of the first poster, $64. And when I didn't know how critical these posters are going to be, I am absolutely kicking myself in the butt for only buying 2 of these posters, and I'll tell you why. So when you buy this poster, all you had to do was buy that first poster. That is it. And then you achieve the tier 0 Atlassian rewards. And if you have 5 posters, then you get 5 of these reward sets. So as many of these posters as you have, you're going to get all of this. You're going to get a Pierce X4 bike. Now, when I first saw this reward page, I was like, a bike? It's a space game. What exactly is that? Well, guess what, guys? In my much research, I have discovered that bike is a spaceship, dude. That bike is a freaking spaceship. So you get your first kind of cruiser one-man spaceship. You also get this exclusive nanobite skin for this bike, which is a spaceship. They are only making this nanobite skin for this poster release, so there's not going to be a lot of them. So I'm thinking that the skin, they might sell these bikes in-game forever for all I know, but not these skins. So over time, I could see these skins being incredibly valuable. You're also going to get a claim stake, all right? So what is a claim stake? That is your first claim to a land. So that's like a land deed. So it gives you a land to start out with. You also get a mining station power plant with a mining drill, and you get your orbital space station with a trading deck. So basically you establish these mining stations on planets, but you have to have a way to dock with these mining stations, get that ore, and then get it back out. So you get this orbital space station, which is ridiculous, with a trading deck. And then your access rewards, you get a faction passport and an Atlassian badge. Now, with each of these tiers, you get a better badge, which gets you more access. Okay? So for just $64, you could get everything you would need to start the Star Atlas game. I'm thinking that when this game actually gets going, and this is just my opinion, that the package of NFTs that you're getting with this $64 poster is probably going to be at least $500. That's my guess. Not even counting this Nanobyte skin, which who knows how much it'll be. Nobody knows how many people participated right now and bought this poster. If only 1,000 people bought this poster, then there's only going to be 1,000 of these skins. So let's go on to tier 2 so things can start making sense and you can start seeing the real value of this tier 0 poster. So of the first poster. So tier 1 is a different set of rewards. The cost of this is going to be $448. So to achieve tier 1, you're going to have to spend $448. And where's that cost going to go? Well, if you go back over the posters, that means that all 3 of these level 1 posters, their combined cost is going to be $448. So this first poster was $64. This next poster is $128. You can see you can buy this one, which is the Heart of Atlas, for $128. All right, so that tells you that each poster is going to double in cost, right? So that's going to give you the kind of the cost structure there. So to get to the tier 1 rewards, you need to buy all of the tier 1 posters. So what do you get? For this one, you get a Pierce X5 car. So again, when I first looked at this, a car, I guess that's better than a bike. No, this is a better ship, a larger ship. So I'm thinking that the bike is a ship that is just you and maybe one other crewmate at the most. It's going to be a smaller ship for shorter distance in explorations. So the car, I'm assuming, is going to be a larger spacecraft, which you can probably have a few crew members on, right? So when you get to this tier 1, which is the first 3, now you're getting a car as well as the bike because you're going to get all the previous rewards as well. Again, you're going to be getting an exclusive skin just from the poster release for your car. That skin is probably going to be very valuable. But here's the rub. You need that first poster in order to get this. If you only buy this second poster and the third poster, you're not going to get the tier 1 or the tier. So to get any rewards, you need this one. So in many respects, this first poster is almost the most valuable because none of these, you can't get rewards on any of these if you don't have that first poster. All right. So let's assume you get all 3 posters. You get your tier 1, you get your pilot license and your principal's badge. You get 2 claim stakes on land. You get a pet, a tiger. You get 2 mining stations, 2 mining drills, and 2 space stations with the tier 1 rewards. All right. So let's say you want to keep going and you want to go for tier 2. Well, that means you're going to have to buy all of the level 2 posters. So that would be the 4th, 5th, and 6th that you would need, as well as the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So you don't get the rewards if you have all of the level 2. You need all of the level 2 and level 1. And then you can be eligible for the level 3 rewards. And this will be an accumulative price of $1,984. That means when you add up all the price of all the posters it takes to get this, that's going to be the cost. But at the tier 2 level, you become an officer. You get an Opal Jet with a custom black on black skin just made for this poster release, and you get that Opal Jet. So now that I know that the bike and the car are outer space ships that you can pilot, that makes me think that this Opal Jet is probably a pretty sick interstellar craft. And you would expect to get a pretty damn good craft for $1,984. You also get some crew rewards. So you're going to get a crew member. You're going to get a ceremonial cloak. You're going to get a peace sign emoji that I'm sure you can maybe show oncoming crafts to let them know that you're not a hostile threat unless you're a liar. You're going to get 3 land stakes. You're going to get 3 mining stations, 3 mining drills, and 3 orbital space stations with trading docks, as well as a VIP permit and officer's badge. Now, guys, I don't want to make the video too long. If you want to see more, you can see that the maximum tier is tier 5. I'll just let you know that by the time the tier 5 gets here, that last poster is going to be like $250,000, and the combined cost of all the posters, if you want to get to a tier 5 executive, will be $500,000. Okay, massive investment. Obviously, only the biggest of whales. But let's use that example to show you how valuable this $64 poster can be. Imagine if a whale comes into this game late, and he's like, "I'm going to get my tier 5 executive status on the 3rd poster release." So he has posters 3 through 14. This guy just spent $500,000, and he's not going to get any of his rewards unless he can get somebody on the secondary market to sell him the 2nd and 1st poster. How much do you think that whale is going to be willing to spend for that level 1 poster if he just spent $500,000 to get to the maximum reward package, but he just needs that last poster? Do you think he'll spend 10 grand on it? I don't know what he would spend, but I know that if this guy only needed that 1st poster in order to get $500,000 worth of rewards in this game, he's going to pay something ridiculous. If you're the only guy with it, oh my gosh, he's going to pay so much. So that's why I wish I would have bought way more than just 2 of these initial posters, because they're going to have tremendous value as the people that missed out and weren't aware of this early. They want these better reward tiers where they're going to need that poster. I don't know how many guys are buying extra. Like, I bought an extra one because I want at least 1 for myself. So I'm probably going to want to sell 1 for some profit, but I'll never sell the one I get for myself. So this is where I'll let you guys know my personal strategy. Due to the various cost of these things, to get all the way through to tier 3 is going to cost $16,320. So I'm going to go through tier 2. I'm going to be satisfied with my Opal Jet and custom limited edition skin. But here's my strategy. I'm going to get 2 of each of the level 1. So I'm going to get 2 of each of the level 1. That way I'll have an extra poster to sell if I want to. If somebody desperately needs one and is willing to pay an exorbitant amount for it, yes, I'm going to do that. Or I'm going to just keep them, and then I'll get double all these rewards. So that's my personal strategy. Okay, guys? So if you want to get in on this incredible game being built on Solana, Star Atlas, if you want to start participating now and secure yourself the in-game assets you need to dominate space in the future, well, this is the way to do it, buying these posters. And in my amateur opinion, these are NFTs that, due to their utility, they're going to have tremendous value going into the future. And that's why I'm getting extra ones all the way through to tier 1, because I truly believe that to the max. Now, I'm going to show you guys what you need to do in order to buy one of these posters. All right, so go to the poster you want to buy. In this case, it's going to be poster 2 right here, and you're going to select buy now. When you select that, it's going to tell you to link your wallet. So hit buy now, and these wallet options are going to pop up. I use the Solana.io wallet. So just hit connect on that, and it's going to walk you through setting up your browser wallet. It's just like MetaMask, but it's for the Solana network. So go ahead and set up your Solana.io wallet, and then we have to fund it. So guys, you can see that the NFT that I'm about to get, the Heart of Atlas, the second release of the Star Atlas posters, is $128. So I need to have at least 128 USD coins in my Solana wallet. Well, how do I get it there? Well, you need to go to the FTX exchange. If you're in the United States, go to ftx.us. If you're anywhere else in the world, go to ftx.io or .com, I forget. But if you're in the US, it's ftx.us. And here for this example, you can see I've already sent $165 worth of Ethereum to my FTX exchange wallet. And what I need to do is I need to convert it to USD at the top. Not USDT Tether, but the USD at the top, okay? So I'm going to go to my Ethereum, I'm gonna hit convert. I'm going to go to this USD coin with no T after it, so just USD. I'm gonna convert all of it. So that's gonna be $164 worth. I'm gonna convert it. And look how fast that was, guys. That, like, I did not edit it. I literally clicked my mouse and boom, it's already gone from Ethereum to this USD. Now, what is this USD? Well, when we withdraw it, you can see that we're going to withdraw it as USDC form, and it can get withdrawn to an ERC20 wallet. So I could send this right back to my MetaMask wallet and it would stay in ERC20. But I'm going to send it to my Solid.io Solana wallet. And I'm going to go to my Solana wallet right here, and right where it says USD coin, I'm going to select that and hit receive. This is going to give me my Solana USD address. I'm going to copy that, go back to the FTX. I'm going to put that as my withdrawal address. And because this is a Solana wallet, this FTX exchange is going to recognize that it needs to send it in SPL format. Okay, so I'm going to send it all and click withdraw. Okay, guys, so you can see that my transfer has made it. My USDC coin is in my Solana wallet now. I've got $270. You can see here it shows my NFTs. I've got 2 Discovery Iris. I've already got 1, the Heart of Star Atlas NFTs, which is this second release poster. But like I told you guys, I'm going to get 2 of each of all of the level 1. So now I'm about to, on this video for you guys, I'm going to buy my second Heart of Star Atlas NFT. So I'm going to select buy right now. I've already funded my Solana wallet. It says please confirm. So I've got a thing open there. Approve. Okay, back to the thing. It's been approved. Trade complete. You have successfully purchased the Heart of Star Atlas. And you know, guys, I came over to the Solana network because of Star Atlas. And it's one of those things where I'm so glad it drew me in because I'm seeing how fast, efficient, and clean the Solana blockchain is. All right? Totally blown away. And I can't tell you how pumped I am to be an Atlassian. But I don't know if I'm going to be a benevolent Atlassian or quite an evil one, to be quite honest with you. Because here's the thing. In my regular everyday life, I'm the nicest guy in the world. I like to help out. I like being nice. But for some reason, with this Star Atlas game, I have a call within me to unleash my inner Darth Vader. So something in me just thinks it would be so much fun to be the scourge of deep space. So I mentioned earlier that if a ship is destroyed in the high-risk deep space zones, it's over. That NFT owner loses his ship. But the reward, the pillaging pirate, he gets to take valuable debris from the wreckage field. So I believe they're doing that to actually incentivize piracy, because I think having dangerous players out in deep space is part of the element of fun in this game. So they're going to need some people to be Darth Vader. However, I do have a tendency towards the good side. And if I get involved with a nice faction with a lot of friends and I make friends and we start going on space explorations together, I could very well still wind up on the side of good as well. Okay, guys, so I'm sure you're saying, man, I got to wait until the middle of 2022 to play this awesome game. Well, here's my last bit of good news for you before we end this video. And that is this. This poster sale, the last of the posters, is going to sell on July 24th. So what's going to coincide with this July 24th date and the last poster sells? Well, guess what? All of the poster buyers, all of the NFT poster owners, they're going to get all of their in-game asset rewards as well on the 24th. So when that last poster comes out, all of the NFT owners are going to get their rewards, get their in-game assets. They're going to be ready to start playing in this ecosystem. And guess what? A mini game is also going to be released on the 24th. This is going to kind of whet our palate and let these early stage adopters use their new NFTs on this mini version of the game. So I'm excited about that for a number of reasons. Number one, it's going to let me test out my new NFTs, my new in-game assets, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But number two, This is only going to be accessible, I believe, to the early adopters, this mini game. I could be wrong about that, but only the early adopters, I believe, will have any NFTs to play. So this could mean that I actually get a head start on other players in terms of getting good at the game. So by the time the full game releases in the middle of 2022, I could have a fleet of ships and then the skill to wield them, and I could be one of the first early adopters getting to the scarcest resources, getting the most return on the game, and having the most fun. All right, guys, I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope you found it informative. If you didn't do it already, subscribe, tap that bell, give us a like, and we'll catch you on the next video.